All right, so Microsoft just had their 50th anniversary, and they had this like whole showcase of new AI stuff. It's pretty fascinating.
Yeah, lots of different new AI tech. It's really interesting what they're doing.
We're going to do a deep dive into some of the biggest things for us to all be aware of. And we'll look at everything from like Copilot and how it's getting even smarter to new ways to work together and even some stuff in like the gaming world.
Right, exactly. We'll be breaking it all down, trying to cut through like the technical details.
So let's just start right off with Copilot. I mean, it sounds like it's not just like answering questions anymore.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like one of the biggest upgrades is that Copilot can now like actually do stuff on websites directly.
Whoa.
So imagine it's like taking care of all your online tasks. So buying tickets, making
Uh-huh.
reservations, even like watching Crisis for you and all this right in your browser.
Wow.
Yeah, so this is probably using like all the latest tech and large language models and web automation, stuff like that. And it really could change the way we do things online, like everyday stuff.
That's a huge change in convenience.
Absolutely.
Okay, so what about personalization?
Well, Copilot is getting this whole new system to learn what you like the best. You know, like your favorite foods or what platforms you use a lot.
Oh, so it can be even more helpful.
Exactly. And what's also really cool is that they're putting a lot of focus on user privacy.
Okay, that's important.
Yeah, so there are these new controls in the dashboard to manage like what Copilot remembers about you. And you can even like opt out entirely if you want.
Good to see they're thinking about that side of things.
Definitely.
All right, so what about all this visual intelligence stuff we heard about?
Yeah, so this is where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
So now Copilot can actually analyze what your camera is seeing live,
Yeah.
and understand what's going on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so think about it. You could like point your camera at something and get information about it right away. Like augmented reality,
Yeah.
but even smarter. And then on top of that, they're integrating it right into Windows. So Copilot can interact with what's on your screen, like helping you adjust settings, organize files even.
Oh, wow. So it can like control your computer?
In a way, yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And just so you know, Windows insiders are actually getting early access to all of this.
That's awesome. So let's move on to how we work together, like in teams. Microsoft came out with this new Pages thing. What's the idea there?
So yeah, Pages is basically this central hub for managing projects.
Hmm.
A place where you can keep all your research notes, everything together.
Okay. I can see how that would be useful.
Definitely, it's all about streamlining those workflows.
Yeah.
And actually, they also unveiled a bunch of other new tools as well.
Oh, right.
So Pages is just one piece of it.
Gotcha. So what about this deep research mode? That sounds pretty powerful.
Oh, yeah, it is. This one probably uses some really advanced natural language processing and knowledge graph tech, to connect information from all sorts of places.
Really?
Well, think about documents, websites, even images. Deep research can pull from all of these to answer like really complex questions.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a big step beyond just searching for keywords.
Right.
This puts Microsoft like right up there with tools like ChatGPT and Google's Gemini.
Wow.
So they're really competing in that information gathering space.
So now for the really experimental stuff, the AI and gaming, what was up with that Quake 2 demo?
Yeah, so this is not your typical remaster at all.
Right.
What they did was use their Muse AI model, which is this type of AI that can like create and simulate these crazy complex environments.
And they used it to recreate Quake 2.
Exactly. And get this, it's all browser-based. You're basically playing inside the model itself.
Wait, what does that mean?
Well, it means that the game world isn't running on like pre-programmed rules like usual.
Yeah.
The AI is actually generating and changing the game as you play,
Yeah.
based on what you do.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what the Microsoft researchers said.
Yeah.
You're literally playing inside the model. It's wild.
That's pretty insane. So, I mean, is it perfect? Are there any limitations with this first version?
Yeah, the biggest one right now is with object permanence. Like things might just disappear and reappear suddenly,
Oh, wow.
which, just shows you how hard it is to like perfectly simulate a whole game world with AI right now.
Right. It's still early days.
Exactly.
Now, I remember reading something about a game designer who had some thoughts on all of this.
Yeah, Austin Walker over at TechCrunch.
Yeah.
He made a good point that like these AI recreations might miss what really makes classic games special.
Interesting.
Saying that a lot of classic games depend on super precise coding and mechanics, and just doing a visual simulation might not capture that.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it kind of raises the question of like what really makes a game a game.
That's deep.
It is. It's a good point.
Okay, so to kind of sum it all up, Microsoft's 50th anniversary AI showcase was pretty packed. They showed off more powerful and personalized AI assistants, new tools for better collaboration, and even this whole new approach to making games.
Right on all of that. It's a huge step forward in so many ways.
Definitely. And I think it really shows that Microsoft is serious about, exploring what AI can do as they look towards the future.
No doubt about it.
Makes you wonder, though, right? Like, how are all these AI advancements going to change things for us? Not just how we use technology, but like how we think about what's possible. What our digital experiences could be like in the years to come.
Yeah, it's a really exciting time to be paying attention to all of this.
It really is. Thanks for this deep dive.
Anytime.
It's been great.
Yeah, great talking about all this new stuff.
Absolutely.
Very
Catch
fun.
you later.
Yeah.
Bye.